welcome again to another battle on FeyanCnCtv. Today we're on the map Tiberium Gardens 8, their favorite map. So today it's a 2 versus 1. This is our player playing on the left side, all by his lonesome. It's Feyan going GDI. So his 2 opponents on the right side. Looks like they spawned up top over here. We've got the vanilla nod player, Daniel. His ally to his left and our right is the Steel Talons player, Vice. So both of these players, they are a considerable distance away from each other, but they know this map so well. They've played here so many times. Looks like Vice is already beaconing, and they already know where Feyan will expand. They're sending scouts to their opponent's location. There it is. It is surprising, though, that they're sending the missile squads. Like Feyan is up here straight away with his infantry squad. He's already eyeing his expansion locations. That's over here and that's over here. Everyone knows how to expand on this map. So alright, Feyan is already making a mistake over here by letting his first harvester get the green instead of the blue tib. See what Daniel's doing. Daniel is making the right decisions over here. Looks like a stock standard eco opening, but he does have some rocket squads guarding his harvesters. Let's see what Vice is doing. Vice is making the same mistake as Feyan is making, getting the green instead of the blue. See, this is even worse because he's got two of them getting the green. Looks like Feyan is dropping foxholes all around the area. Vice is beaconing. I think he might be saying we have to move there quickly, or at least have eyes on that part of the map. Daniel does have eyes over here. Looks like no, Feyan does have this structure, so they missed each other. Daniel's gonna come close. They're gonna both see Feyan soon enough. Or they just guessed his location correctly in the very beginning because Vice was already beaconing. But he didn't have any units there. Let's see what Feyan has now. 3, 4 harvesters, 4 harvesters. His blue Tiberium is almost gone. Daniel's also making that mistake over here. Daniel also has 4 harvesters, 5 harvesters coming out now for him. And still on 4. Still on 4, but he has already expanded. Feyan has already expanded. No expansion yet from Daniel and Vice. Vice's blue tib is also almost gone. He's got 5 harvesters, so these 2 guys have got their eco up and running, but they have to expand already, or at least drop some more refineries on this side. Vice is coming out with that eco. 6 harvesters, but you're a bit oversaturated. You do need another refinery for that 6. Okay, Feyan's got his expansion up and running now, and he has a small ground force. His opponents don't have that yet, because it looks like they're only going for eco right now. Vice is pumping out some rocket squads. AP ammo, nope, not yet. Feyan's not on tier 2 yet. He is dropping those refineries. Wonder what this is. Is this his tier 2 or is this another refinery? It's another refinery, so Feyan's got his eco also up and running, and his expansion quite quickly. Looks like Daniel is going all Raider buggy. Looks like he is expecting, and he's sending out an explorer or an emissary. That's the nod version of the explorer or the surveyor. He wants to already expand, So it looks like he's gonna go and get this blue Tiberium over here. Might be seen by Feyan because Feyan is here. Looks like Feyan is moving out already. This early in the game, he's already going out with a force. Let's see what Vice has. Vice's Titans are coming out now. 3 Titans. Look at that. Looks like they were gliding out. Because you have. Okay, he's going for choppers too. Vice is the first one with an airfield. No, Daniel was the first one, it looks like, with an airfield. Daniel does the. Okay, he's going for tech. Daniel's going for tech. He's got 2 refineries. He needs more though. Daniel does need more. He does have a crane out. Feyan also has a crane out. Feyan also, there it is. His tier 2 is up, but no tech yet. No tech lab. Okay, looks like Vice is expanding now. Then Vice should be moving over here. Good move from Vice. But looks like his MCV, forgot his MCV. MCV is just stuck over there. Look at all these harvesters of Vice. See, you don't have enough. Sometimes you just have to have your harvester to refinio ratio. You have to get that right because he has too many harvesters right now, so they're just waiting on each other. Okay, it looks like Daniel knows that Feyan is over here. Let's see what Daniel sees through the eyes. Let's take a quick look, quick up peek. Alright, Feyan has almost hidden himself in the fog of war. Vice has got a big force here now, but Feyan has avoided Vice's army. Vice has a good army here, well balanced. Alright, so okay, here we have the first clash of the game. Raider buggies, has a whole lot of Raider buggies, no EMP coils yet. So it looks like Feyan will have the upper hand though, but the Raider buggies are good against this infantry squad. But Feyan should be able to win this because he's got Predator tanks in the mix. They're not upgraded yet, no railguns for Feyan. Vice is not coming to his allies' aid, not yet. He's busy filling up his hammerheads. Okay, Feyan is in here now. Ooh, there is the Venom force of Daniel. Feyan does have some anti-air. Have to micro this well. Let's see what he does. He is taking out all of the Venom. Feyan does have a good force here. But he's going to be taken out by the choppers of Vice. Looks like he's just going to move forward. Looks like he's moving forward, but by doing so, he is losing a lot of units. They're all going to be taken down by the air force of Daniel and Vice. What Feyan had to do was actually move a bit more to the left side over here so that he can focus on one group of air units at a time. Just the 3 or 4, 5. It's actually 5. Vice has a lot. I think Vice is in a bit of money problems right now. He has to send all of his harvesters over here. See, he didn't need to expand yet. Before you get refineries, first you have to drop 3 refineries over here because you have 2 tip fields before you move out. But he has moved out. He's gone for the blue Tiberium. Feyan has a large army now who can send his second wave. So his first wave has already taken out all the ground units of Daniel. So Feyan can come again. Actually, he should go now. If he goes now, he'll win this game because his army is large enough to take out everything Daniel has, and by the time Vice gets to him, because his Titans are very slow. So this was Feyan's chance to already win the game. He's coming out with slingshots. His expansion, very large. Feyan's got a lot of money. He's got refineries everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's got 10 harvesters on the field. He's coming out with slingshots. There he is. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna attack now. More slingshots from the south side. What is this? Oh yeah, it's right with the squad. So this was Feyan's, or this is his chance to win this match. Choppers coming in from Vice. And he's dropping here some anti-air, so he's ready for the choppers of Vice. Does he have eyes on this side? Nope, he doesn't have eyes on this side. Vice is lining him up. Sending that in to scout. Sees that there are a lot of rocket men. Sends back that single APC. Alright. Oh, this is not a good microphone vein because his forces are split. His forces are split. That could be a costly mistake. Could be a costly mistake. Here is the fight between GDI and Steel Talons. Steel Talons are on the front line. He's got his missile squads effective, but Feyan's got the APCs to counter that. Vice's choppers are coming over here. He's forcing Feyan to go back. He's forcing Feyan to go back now. Feyan might not have enough anti-air. His slingshots are moving forward now. He's sending his slingshots to take out these hammerheads. This is a living room commentary. Let's see. Daniel is building up his ground force again. He's going for those Scorpion tanks. Does Feyan already have tier 3s? Very late with that tier 3. Okay, he's got that tier 3. No railgun upgrade. He should have railguns by now. Looks like he went for tungsten. Feyan should go for railguns now. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. Looks like he wants the high ground. Daniel should come and help Vice now. Looks like Vice's ground forces is all but gone. Feyan can already go move in and kill Vice now. Feyan could move in and kill Vice, but he's just waiting too long. Daniel is close. He's almost here in the front line. Okay, so Feyan is moving in. Feyan is moving in. Vice is getting some help with obelisks of light, but Feyan should have just moved in. He should have moved in. Base defense being dropped down like crazy by Vice. He has his choppers ready to defend him, but Feyan is gonna get hit from the top. Does he have reinforcements? It takes a while till they get there, a couple of seconds, but Feyan's being hit from the front and the back. Vice's choppers, but Feyan is able to take care of the choppers. Daniel's here, supporting his ally. But it looks like Feyan has no anti-infantry, so these militant rocket squads are gonna kill him now. Or he has to just drive over them. He has to drive over them because these rocket squads are enough to take out everything that he has. Ooh, very good move from Vice. Very good move from Vice to counter with rocket squads. They're gonna take out all of Feyan's tanks, so they're gonna force Feyan to move back. Feyan's APCs, he does have 3 though. Looks like he's moving up. Nope, he's gonna go back home. Looks like he's gonna retreat. This is a very good move from Vice. This one saved him. These missile squads saved him. That one move just swung the game. I think that one move that swung the game. Then now needs to send. He's making that wrong micro move by splitting up his group. Now we can attack again. He does have enough. He can attack again. Because if he kills this, he can move up here towards the top. Let's see what Daniel is doing. Daniel is building up a force again in the middle. Looks like Feyan's money in his expansion is running out. He should be making refineries up top over here. And should already be expanding. Then is dropping AA all over the place. And an expansion towards the middle. Should have been on the cards now for Feyan, but he's not doing that. He's focusing on the battle. He wants to go up. He wants that high ground. He wants the high ground. But he doesn't have enough infantry. He's counting the APCs. 1, 2, 3. 3 APCs. So he's just got 3 APCs, but he can't afford to lose any. There it is. Why can't they see them? Okay, Feyan does have the railguns now. He's got the railguns. Daniel is building up that Venom force again. Let's see. Okay, Daniel's coming with that Venom force. Feyan doesn't have enough anti-air. He just has a couple of. Look. Oh, this is the mistake. This is the mistake he's doing. That he's splitting up his force. He's not clicking and microing correctly. But Feyan's force is large enough. He can already push in Vice's base. What he needed to do was split them up. He needed to attack from the south side, come here, and hit this because there's no base defense down here. But that's why this is the beauty of this map, that you do have a lot of natural defenses by the mountains. It's almost dinner time over here. That's why you hear all the plates in the living room. Okay, looks like Feyan is getting the high ground and he should move in with his entire force now. There he is. He is moving in. Daniel is withholding his attack. Fan should just move in now. What is this? Daniel does have all of the venoms. So Fan, where is his anti-air? No anti-air. He's already here though. Alright, but he sees all the base defense. The base defense is forcing him back. He doesn't have enough anti-air. He needs those slingshots. Those slingshots should have been here in the front line. Ooh, these venoms are scaring Fan off. Look, he doesn't have enough anti-air. But Daniel should have just kept pushing through and just kept destroying everything. Oh, but Fan, this is a wrong move. He should have just kept pushing. This is his mistake. His mistake by not pushing. And what he needed to do was go through the south here and attack this side. Marv on the field now for Vice. Okay, they do have the lasers. The lasers are upgraded, but no EMPs for Daniel. He needs to get those EMPs. Second war factory, I think. A third war factory for Daniel, so he is pumping out units. Feyan's force is getting larger and larger here. Looks like he wants to put his APCs in front to be ready for the venoms. What he needs to do is more slingshots. He's making slingshots. I'm surprised there are no super weapons. Feyan is in money problems right now. I think Feyan is in money problems right now. Yep, he is in money problems because his harvesters are long-range harvesting. So now his refinery's here. No expansion yet from Feyan. He's busy over here. Oh, he's gonna lose. He does have one heroic slingshot. He needs to keep that one alive. He needs to keep this one slingshot alive. Alright, the battle is gonna start up top. Battle from the north. Okay, Feyan needs to move back. Oh, and he's sending all of his rocket soldiers into the Tiberium. That's a mistake. This is gonna be a good fight. Raider buggies, Scorpions versus APCs, and Predator tanks flanking them on the left side. Feyan's coming in with Predator tanks on the left. Good fight. This is a good fight. Daniel's here. Daniel's here now, but his rocket soldiers were too far back. Because now they start hurt Feyan's front line. Venoms are also joining the fray. Vice, where are you now? Okay, Vice is here. Feyan is fighting on two fronts. The south side, where Feyan sent all of his missile squads to go and attack the Marv, but these hammerheads are killing all of the infantry. It looks like Feyan's gonna lose this battle. Looks like he's losing this battle. So much air violence. But Feyan was able to kill all of the venoms. Now he needs to take care of these hammerheads, but this Marv might be too much. This Marv might be too much. Feyan is reinforcing his front line, but he's getting killed by these hammerheads. Ooh, he just doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough. All of his anti-air is gone, so he needs to move back. But he might be able to take care of this Marv. Take the Marv. Alright, so he takes the Marv. He is able to take down the Marv. So Vice, a big blow, but they are almost dead. Vice, no more ground force. His behemoths are now coming out. Vice has that hammerhead force. Ooh, if Feyan just had 4 slingshots, that he could have won this game already, because all he needs to do is kill this hammerhead force. Is Feyan's his heroic slingshot is also gone, but it's slow now. It's slow reinforcing his front line. He doesn't have any money. There it is. He is expanding now. He should have done that earlier. He does drop 2 refineries over here. He's not microing his harvest as well. Look, see, these harvesters are harvesting dust. So he should have sent all of these harvesters up top over here. This might be the costly mistake that Feyan makes here, because he was putting good pressure. Now he's forced back. I think this is the turn of the tide, because now he's playing on the defense. And the longer you wait, the more units Vice is going to put on the field, and Daniel's going to put on the field. Daniel should just have 5 refineries and a crap load of harvesters harvesting over here. Nobody has super weapons yet. The Feyan did take care of both armies, actually. Both armies, and now both armies are slowly building. Oh, Feyan's in trouble up here. Venom's taking out his MCV. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna respond? He might not have any money. He might not have any money for the shield. He doesn't have money, so that's the reason why he can't put the shield. So he'll be stopping production to be able to drop the shield. He can't allow this to go into red, because then he Won't be able to put the shield, so Feyan has to have, there he is, there's his answer, his APCs. He needed slingshots actually. He doesn't have enough money to drop down AA. So this is the turning of the tide. He was the one putting the pressure, but now he has the pressure on him. Daniel is putting serious pressure on Feyan over here, but his APCs have joined the fight. The refinery comes down for Feyan. He was able to save his Konya with half of the life left. He'll leave a couple of APCs here and send the other ones back. Ooh, Venom's come back. Venom's come back. They're brave, but their bravery cost them their lives. Vice has got his behemoths on the field now. Vice will be slowly marching towards his opponent. He's beaconing, he's saying, look what I have. Good to have all these missile squads, but Feyan does have a lot of APCs. But this is the costly mistake. And he's got 5 harvesters, not harvesting anything over here. And he is also now making hammerheads of his own. This is all he has. This is all he has. So, he might be able to take down a wave, but oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough battle now. The Raider buggies and the Scorpion tanks of Daniel are here. Feyan will have to do some heavy defense. This is going to be tough. Okay, he sends his hammerheads, but his hammerheads are going to be, might be, oh, they don't attack this slingshot, so the slingshot is going to save the day for Vice. The slingshots might be able to save all his behemoths. Because Feyan is forced to retreat with his choppers. He's sending his choppers back now, but he forgets to target the slingshot. He forgets to target down the slingshot. But the slingshot dies. Ooh, the slingshot dies. This is a good battle. So Feyan, this is the micro. This is the micro that you need to do. These hammerheads should have been sent back. Feyan is now forcing down. He's force firing on these behemoths, but he is retreating now because of the missile squads of Daniel and Vice. The Feyan's APCs are here now, so he will be able to take care of this. And if he sends, there it is. He takes care of all the behemoths. Vice loses his behemoths, but he still has one over here. Oh, Feyan's in trouble. He has money problems. Daniel is keeping on the pressure with Venoms. Good on you, Daniel. Good move. Feyan should have just left a couple of slingshots over here because he's gonna, oh, this is a full harvester. Full blue harvester. Yep. That's a costly mistake now because Feyan he's not able to rebuild his army quick enough. He's not sending APCs. That's also a mistake. Alright, but he does have an AA over here. He's got an AA here. This is... Look at how slow, look how strong this AA battery is. This AA battery taking down all of these Venoms. That single behemoth not being taken out by Feyan. Needs to take out this behemoth. Vice needs to push forward. Vice, this is all Vice has. So it's still balanced right now. It's still balanced. Feyan is able to, wow, still balanced after all this time. Feyan can still win this game. Vice only has 3 behemoths. Does he have choppers? Vice has no choppers. No ground force for Daniel. Daniel is building up. Okay, so Daniel has a Venom force. This is what Daniel has. And he's got Venoms over here. Alright. There it is. That's the first weapon of the game. After, I don't know how long have we been in this match already? 25 minutes. 3 behemoths. This is a mistake of Vice to send behemoths forward. Okay, he realizes, yep, that's a mistake. I'm gonna send them back. Okay, Feyan is slowly rebuilding, but he needs to heal up these tanks. And he forgets to expand to the middle. This is his mistake. Feyan should have expanded to the middle because this base is hard to defend. Look, this is almost a corpse of a harvester, but at least you'll get that full load. So he does have some anti-air over here, so he's protected. He could also expand over here, but this is far because he has the entire left side to defend. It's easier to defend this. He should have expanded to the middle now. Okay, here we go. It's a Venom, Behemoth, Slingshot, Hammerhead combination. Looks like they're teaming up again. And sending this infantry squad just to scout. He's sending 2 infantry squads to scout, and now he knows his opponents are here now. Behemoths for Vice. 2 Behemoths. Venoms. Dangerous. So Feyan saw them, and he is moving his army back because he is wary of the power of the behemoths. There it is. There it is. Okay, it's still balanced. It's still even up because Fane is building his army again. There he is. He needs to take out the behemoth. Vice needs to fire as much as he can because he will lose his behemoths. But all these venoms, there is enough anti-air over here. So Vice is gonna lose his behemoth. Van should just capture his behemoths also with engineers. So Vice doesn't have enough defense supporting units for his behemoths, so he loses his behemoths. Ooh, the behemoths. Or the venoms are doing good damage, and looks like they're gonna go up here. Fan should have just left his APCs here. He doesn't have enough anti-air. This is a mistake. This is a big mistake. He continues to make mistakes in this match, and Daniel just is working these venoms very, very well. Daniel's doing good moves over here. Is making more Raider buggies. Should have made more Scorpion tanks, or maybe transitioned to the Avatars and the Redeemer. No Marv for Vice. That is, let's see where Vice also expanded. So he moved back up here, or he expanded here, and is he gonna expand again? He can expand here, over here. But Fan has an army. Fan's army is big enough to take out one of these bases. He should have already attacked Daniel, actually. He should have attacked Daniel. He is able to take out Daniel's ground army because Daniel has a lot of units, but mostly Raider buggies that are very squishy. They don't have the EMP coils either. But Daniel does have a strong air force with the venoms. Another mistake for Fane is not making. There he is. His engineer gonna go and get some of this behemoth. He needs slingshots. He doesn't have slingshot. Oh, he's under pressure again over here. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose a harvester. He loses a harvester. Another one. He does drop another AA battery. Look, he needs to heal up. He needs to drop. He needs to put either a rig over here or. Okay, he does send a battalion of APCs. But this match is heating up. Vice, no ground force for Vice, so it means Vice is building up. Vice is in trouble. Look at this. This is Vice's mistake here because his economy has crashed because he doesn't realize that his harvesters are harvesting dust. Vice does have a nice amount of hammerheads, but it's just small. It's not big enough. Daniel is the only one with. Okay, so it looks like Daniel's gonna go for that Redeemer, I think. Because Fan is not pressuring Daniel in the middle, that might prove to be a costly mistake because Daniel has hold of the middle and Fan has not moved to the middle, so it's just he does have enough. He does have enough, but let's see if his harvesters are. He's still got two harvesters doing nothing over here. He's got this one behemoth. What's this? Okay. Fan has his hammerhead squad over here. Vice is sending his hammerheads. He's got 7. Looks like he's got 7, but ooh, he's gonna be hit by the slingshots. He is forced to retreat now. The slingshots very deadly. But they could be able to destroy them, but he'll lose all his hammerheads. Daniel should. Ooh, the ion cannon is done now. The ion cannon is done. But Fan's base is so spread that it's hard to know where to throw that ion cannon. Where can you throw that? You can't throw it here. Okay. Fan moves his MCV towards the middle now. This is very, very late. A very, very late move. What happened over here? Was this the ion cannon? No. No, can't be. No. So it means I missed. There it is. The first hit. I missed the venom hit, I think. Ooh, so Daniel's moving now. Daniel is gonna go for this base. And once he gets that base, Fan is going to be very, very crippled. His economy is crippled. Fan has already crippled his economy. Okay, he's starting to move in the middle. He's got a big army, though. Fan has got a big army here. So he will be able to take care of this. But he's just out of position. Oh, Vice is here now. No, it looks more. It looks more than it is. He does have his hammerheads, though. That will. So Fan is on three fronts. Move from Vice. There is no anti-air here. No anti-air here. Fan's gonna lose his refinery. He's sending his APC. forgot to make slingshots. He needed slingshots because they're so quick to take down these hammerheads. And AA batteries over here. So it looks like Vice is going to be able to take out everything that Feyan. This looks like, is this the end? Looks like it's the end unless Feyan is able to rebuild his economy in the middle. Oh, the ion cannon hit. I missed that. So Vice was able to take out, I don't know what Vice was, what he took out. I don't know. Alright, so Feyan is moving all of his harvests already, but he's already losing them already. He does have a couple of structures over here. He will lose everything here. He has to sell off this refinery. Ah, the Venoms. So many Venoms. And no anti-air for Feyan here. Only has a single AA battery. He's going to lose that. This looks like it's the end. Just slingshots could have saved him. Ah, look. His economy has stopped. Feyan's economy has stopped. But he could have unloaded still these harvesters. He's gonna lose everything that he has over here. AA batteries, but slingshots with tungsten would have saved him. He has a large army, see, so he still could have defended himself well. It's just his base is spread too far, and he should have rebuilt everything here in the middle. So he unpacked his MCV. Don't know why he did that for. Looks like the mistake of spreading yourself too thin over here and not making tungsten. So Daniel is doing well over here. He will lose a lot of his venom flying right through Feyan's ground force. Daniel loses a lot of venom for nothing needlessly, but Vice is still busy down here taking care of Feyan's entire southern base. Feyan just had 5 slingshots here that he was able to take this down, but Vice is doing a good job over here. He destroyed the entire south base of Feyan. Feyan is in big trouble. Okay, some units of Daniel is moving from the top. Now Feyan decides to move. He's slow in his decision making in this match because he has a big enough army. He has a big enough army to make a difference. Or to win. Okay, here we go. It's the battle of Scorpion tanks. Scorpion tanks. Scorpion tanks. He does have a lot of APCs. His Predator tanks are out of position because they're not here in the front line. Feyan does have 2 Behemoth, so his Behemoth might be able to save the day. This is the fight. Oh, and he's gonna get hit from the back by the Hammerheads of Vice. He's gonna lose his Conyard. Yep, bad micro. See, his Predator tank should have moved forward. His Predator tank should have moved forward, but it looks like all these units will be enough to take care of this ground force of Daniel. But he doesn't have slingshots. He doesn't have slingshots. That's the mistake, because you could have protected yourself from the back with slingshots. Didn't do that, but he does have, Feyan does have the strongest ground army though. If he still had, so he doesn't have anything anymore. He only has this. If he still had his MCV, he should have sent his MCV with this ground force, so at least he could still survive. This looks like the end of the game, because he leaves his 2 buildings not defended. So all Vice and Daniel need to do is kill these 2 buildings and these 2 buildings up here, and they won. But Feyan is attacking now here. He won't win this. He won't win this because he needs double this army to also attack this and this. No, he just doesn't have enough time, and he doesn't have any defense for these buildings. So he's only got 4 buildings left. But he does have the largest ground army over here. He will be able to take out this base. There's no defense over here. He just didn't have enough anti-air to take care of the forces that attacked him up here from the sky, and Vice's Hammerheads that killed his southern base. This is a great match. Feyan held out for a long time, but eventually, as soon as Daniel started to push up top with his army, Daniel was able to get the breakthrough. So Feyan will be able to kill the expansion base of Vice. Vice doesn't have much here in his base. There it is. Ooh, it looks like they didn't. Oh no, they see it now. They see it now. So this is all Feyan has. This is the end of the match. Feyan doesn't have enough time though. With this force, he could have taken out this base. That's the end of the match. Good match. Very balanced for long portion of this game. So I've got to eat dinner now. So yeah, I can't do that much of a recap. But thanks for watching FeyanCnCtv, and we'll see you next time.